I don't wanna seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I wanna see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that, it's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where your permit. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a fool. Oh. Men gon' lie, women gon' lie. You're looking for the truth and the numbers don't hide. Looking for the root of all evil, then you need to go open up the briefcase, see it with your eyes. Everybody claim to be great at spot times, but they never spend a day in the rain in the front line. No lie. Stop playing on my phone line.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at Edmonton.
Happy Sunday. This is Earl Ellis, 58-year-old gamer from the south side of Chicago. Streaming the first game of Madden 21 online on YouTube. You can catch up to the game film at EDE-63. First up is Baltimore Ravens and Goofy Mexican 119. Let's get it on.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
The conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. The green light, red light thing. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like you had green on that play.
Ready with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Second and 9.
From the gun, here's Hill, and it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. Now Kamara. He'll have a first down past the 40. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, this shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Staying on the ground first with Kamara. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
At the 41-yard line.
Out of the gun, Simeon. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A gain of 13. It's a first down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run. Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
The 7th play now, this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. 4th and Hill. Got it in. He finds Sanders. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Back to the ground. It's Kamara. Marlon Humphrey with the tackle defensively.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Hill looks to throw. And it's caught. The tight end Hill. Oh, now it's free. Hill fumbled it. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. That was 2nd down 1 for Murray. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 13-yard touchdown run. As his guys are first on
Get the first touchdown of the game.
People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Cameron Jordan so tough to block as he gets in there to record the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
On third down, Jackson. It's caught by the former Rick Andrews. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just have good ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun. Hill. Quick hitter here is complete. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. 8 yards in the completion, but now they face third down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. 3rd and 2, Hill. And that's caught by Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
First down, New Orleans.
From the gun. Hill. The 20. This is complete to Michael Thomas.
Oh, get.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 48 yards. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch,
Okay, I got
and then, of course, the
2-score lead. I feel
in the end zone.
After the touchdown,
fairly comfortable.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
The conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like you had green on that play.
Not much there, only a yard.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson.
No.
Incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact.
Trying to go 1-0.
Incomplete pass on 2nd down. That'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. Over the middle complete.
Oh.
He'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best play is just go from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say,
Get him.
go get it, big man.
And according to next-gen stats, his top speed on that one better than 20 miles an hour. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I
Okay.
after the break.
On to the second half.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
I got to kick the ball off. Got a 14-0 lead. Try to go 1-0. I feel comfortable.
Trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. Taken about 7 yards deep, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting.
Get the guy. Pull that guy.
But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. On 2nd and 12, Jackson into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish.
As usual, I'll give up the accolades at the end of the game and then show you the ranking of my opponent.
They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. And he'll take it in for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. And it is now 21-0.
Okay, got the extra point. So start me off. That's 1-0. Let's get back in there.
Land trying to keep the people stable the way I feel. I might it all up the way you feel. You might do it for the bug. All black, born to be a rebel. After this, I might go and water down the devil. Listen to everything around me. I can't see you pick a dozen roses and lift them in Galilee rolling through the door. In my grind on like alibi special. I finally started to realize never give up and go. I can't watch TV. It's all a lot time to try and go ahead and fly. Everybody want a straight answer with media. Keep us blind. A good heart is not hard to find. Why they people try to define infrastructure right on that time. Infrastructure right.
Got a glitch in the matrix.
They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my juke, can't catch my way.
The NFL is on EA.
Okay. Happy Sunday. This is Earl Ellis, 58-year-old gamer. we had a glitch in the Matrix.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome.
Happy Sunday. This is Earl Ellis, 58-year-old gamer from the south side of Chicago, streaming live to you on YouTube. Second game of the day streams. You can check out your game film at EDE-63. I got Green Bay and X Mash. Up next, I'm 1-0. Let's get it on. Streaming, Big Daddy.
The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And we are underway from the Superdome. Taken in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. So nothing there that time. And maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't. And you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big. Throwing on second down. Hill. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Running with Kamara. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
X-Mash is being extremely stingy with his defense.
And they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 39, Hill. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
On the ground, Kamara. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
From the gun, Hill. That'll be complete to Cook. Inside the 15 before they drop it. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
A 4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, Hill. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
That hurt.
There's the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, and a turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those.
I don't need you to give me that ball back.
Auspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
Now he dumps this off over the middle and able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. 7 yards on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really
Yeah, I wasn't trying to do that.
before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And they're able to bring him down at the 20. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Look at this, a tight end carry. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. We're scoreless after 1.
With no score.
From the 22, Rodgers. And Lewis has it to the end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
They'll come out in a 4-receiver look. 3 men to the right side on 2nd and 6. Rodgers going to throw. One incomplete. Robert Tonyan is what he's looking for. And it's 3rd down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He sets up the screen to Jones. He will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
Green Bay.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And he stopped immediately there. And the 2015 first-round pick, Malcolm Brown, brings him down.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rodgers. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And a huge return as they take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing the ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing.
Oh,
We're wearing the other color.
the Madden guys shine down on the old man.
On the ground, this is Kamara. And down inside the 15 he goes. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back.
So stingy on defense.
He gets lost in there, then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. Two of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
4 yards on the pickup, and just like that, it's 3rd down. From the gun, Hill. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
It would appear Sean Payton's made the decision here. They will go for it on 4th. Operating from the gun, Hill. The quick slant caught, and he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. It took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down, but hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
Lutt's good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutt's to kick it off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25 yards.
Ready to get their next drive underway. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The veteran tight end Mercedes Lewis, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. Throwing again. Rodgers. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And right side, they're going to go option here. And he lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
This defense is really fooling around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Deontay Harris deep for New Orleans.
Hello?
And this returnable for Harris. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
He'll let this thing go for Sanders. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jackson. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
At their own 14-yard line.
Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Buying time to his left. He's got a man, complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Final shot before half for Rodgers. He's going to let it go again. And that incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. Taken about 7 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10. At their own 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going.
Get out of here. Stop doing that.
Review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Steps away to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Demario Davis there on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 36, Rodgers. His throw incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Working from the gun, Rodgers. That's complete to Lazard. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
First down.
This is Jones. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. A 1-yard run on first down, another one on second. It might not do much for the yards per carry average, but it gets them 6 points.
And at contract time, you want to show touchdowns scored way more than you want to show yards per carry.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And we are tied at 7.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. On the return, Deontay Harris. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
From the 17, Hill. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job is simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made it.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Rodgers throwing quickly out to Adams. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. Again, it's Jones. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints 14. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Packers on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
First down, Packers.
Rodgers now on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived.
Why are you doing this to us?
You can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. Flushed out right. And this one's incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Rodgers to throw on 3rd down. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming.
A 20-yard attempt.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And that will force a turnover on downs. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Running the ball can be a strong part of the field. In fact, it's a perfect spot for defenders to pin their ears back and try and work upfield, and they capture him for a loss.
From the end zone, Hill. Open man is Hill. He's got it.
Um,
And they'll get him down up past the 15. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. Tie game in the 4th quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Brought down that time by Christian Kirksey. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. So first and 10 now from the 30. A shotgun snap for Hill. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. A gain of 6 there on first. Very sharp here to start this drive, 3 for 3.
Yeah, I like the way he's running this 2-minute drill. Very sharp, very precise in throwing the football.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Hill. Left side here, Sanders. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Obviously a big first down right there.
Yeah, they still got to hustle. They got to get up to the line of scrimmage and get set. But I don't think necessarily you need to spike it, but they've got to continue to move quickly.
Hill now to throw. Airing it out deep for Smith. It's going to be intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football.
That's not right.
Pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Now Rodgers. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Aaron Jones, that time. And it's 3rd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially. So he tried
trying to go to 2-0. And X-Match wants to go to overtime.
And right side, they're going to go option here. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. He'll get a couple of yards on the keeper, but it's going to lead to a 4th down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Here's J.K. Scott now, standing just outside his own goal line. And now a high kick trying to pin him back. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard run. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10.
Just need to get the field goal range.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the
Unfreaking believable.
Wonder, Charles, 5 interceptions. Is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
The lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. To throw is Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score.
Overtime.
No longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be brought shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Now we're just playing for fun, man. Come on.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
The job of any linebacker involves having enough strength to fight off a blocker and get to ball carriers, but in this case, I think we can safely say he beat him right off the snap to get into the backfield and make that play.
Now a first throw here in overtime.
Just hold on to that ball.
And he is going to have a Saints first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Kamara.
Yes.
He's going to go. They're not going to get him. 20.
GG.
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game.
GG.
Alvin Kamara, Charles, a guy from your alma mater there in Knoxville, and he has developed into a perennial Pro Bowler on the strength of big plays like we just saw there. A partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters.
X-Smash ranked 37,324. That makes me 2-0. Listen to everything around me, I can't see. You picked a dozen roses and left them. To realize never give up and go inside. Can't watch TV. It's all a lot. Time to try and go ahead and fly. Everybody want it straight into a media. Keep us blind. A good heart. There's no hard to find. Why the people try to define infrastructure. I don't got time. Infrastructure. I don't got time. That was overtime. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them high.
Never play by the rules. Guess I'm paying my dues. They gon' try to intrude. Poison the multitude. They be quick to accuse. When you got different views, just know you gon' pay the price based off the item you choose. When they touching the culture, hit you with them K-Ultra. I knew you was a vulture. Holy Ghost get the ushers. No, I can't trust you. Shock you, then now you fluster. Crashing down, I was.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz.
Happy Sunday. You got Earl Ellis, 58-year-old gamer from the south side of Chicago. You can check out your live stream on YouTube at EDE-63. Third game of the day, I'm 2-0. Up next is Cleveland, where I used to live back in 76 and 77. Lebanon, 100 feet. Let's get it on.
Here's Harris to return it. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up 2nd down.
And there's the first tackle of the game for Carl Joseph. He's one of those safeties that you can utilize in any way you want. But I will have to say, I think the #1 thing he does best is tackle.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only they're controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Just came off a tough overtime win, and now Lebanon, 100 feet, is giving me a hard time being stingy on defense.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 41. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. On 2nd down and 4. Hill. He's got his
he's down.
Receiver Michael Thomas. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there. 26.
Let's look at the replay.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the 1st quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him, so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
From the gun, here's Hill. He's got this to his running back time on.
Get in, push in there, push in there.
Able to get 9 out of that pitch catch and catch, but now 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field
Come
goal,
on, big boy, ball over there.
disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory, or might he go for it?
That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They snap it on 4th to Hill, and he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara there to make the grab, and the Saints
try to get this extra point.
Many would call that a gutsy decision here early on to go for it 4th and goal. There was no hesitation. Field goal unit never sniffed the field.
It was a message, and the message was, I trust you on offense. Go out and make this happen. Go ahead and pick it up. You know what else he said? I trust my defense as well. If they don't get it, I know you're going to hold them. So it's a message to your entire team that you believe in them.
Taken about 7 yards deep.
Get him.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Okay, got 7-0. Trying to go to 3-0.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. First carry for Nick Chubb. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon.
Got to get on the Chubster.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he powers his way up past the 30. It's a 5-yard pickup that time on what will wind up being the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. From the gun, Mayfield. He finds Baker complete. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down, Cleveland, Mayfield to Beckham. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he's got Landry complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 35.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they've been seeking.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield.
Oh.
Complete. Oh, the Pro Bowler Landry couldn't hang on, but it'll be 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away, but the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. Going back to Landry. This time he's got him complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Baker Mayfield with a touchdown pass to Austin Hooper. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Extra point made. Score 7-7.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want,
11-9.
and that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Stingy.
Opposed their will on that last run. Now this throw caught left side. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara.
Come on, keep going, baby.
Grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On second down, Kamara. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And that's caught by Smith. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. He's got his first catch here before halftime.
I almost didn't see him.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
That'll be complete to Cook. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
I'm going to do the banana and tailpipe play.
In this first half. On first down, Hill. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Emmanuel Sanders, 28 yards. And the Saints have taken the lead. And he puts it through.
Makes the score Saints 14, round 7.
After the touchdown, wants to kick it off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should.
Shall I catch that?
Because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now under 100 yards of total offense. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield.
Yes,
Back at his own force a sack. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan.
Okay, take this back.
Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins.
Yes.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
That makes me feel a lot more comfortable now.
Passing down, they throw the extra defensive back in there for a nickel package, and it worked out.
And it's not anything that you would think is just great strategy. It's just that when you have 5 defensive backs on the field and an obvious
Cleveland rocks.
it's a lot tougher to complete a pass. And on that play, they completed it just to the wrong team, and it cost them 6 points.
Like I said, at the end of the game, I'll be handing out the accolades and showing you the ranking of my worthy opponent.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Incomplete. Intended for Rashard Higgins. Janoris Jenkins on the coverage.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis.
I have to kick it off. Trying to go 3-0 on stream today. At Lebanon with 7. I have 21.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the...
Uh-oh. They were about to lose Lebanon.
Zone as he can only return to the 14-yard line.
Never give up, never surrender.
Their own 14-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. The third quarter starts with a run by Chubb. And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Trey Hendrickson on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
I'll go ahead and decline that.
Now the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield forced out to his left.
No.
He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
The keeper. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 35-yard line.
Mayfield throwing complete there to Hooper. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Now Mayfield. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. A good down to possibly take a shot. And, in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
I said, you must be sadly mistaken. You should check out the goal. They were done because they picked out.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And some room to roam now. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Nick Chubb hit 21.95 miles an hour on a long touchdown run in 2019, 4th fastest in the NFL, and he flashed the big-time speed again there.
And there's an old chestnut of an expression called getting on your horse, and I hate to use it, but I'm going to right here because it absolutely applies. How about the head of steam he had behind him? He was absolutely galloping downfield. That was something to see.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are back within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much and you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Here's Harris to return it. A lane opens here. He's
get past.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they reach this small lead. No gain and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Hill. And his throw is incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Out of the gun. Hill.
No.
Throw incomplete.
Intended for Traquan Smith. Incomplete.
Here's Thomas Morstead now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. going to do it for this quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Browns drive about to get started, and it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, and their defense forces that last punt, and now a chance to tie the game on this possession. Showing off the quick feet that time and getting forward for a pickup of 3 yards. And again, it's Chubb. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. The Browns on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
But sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get.
Dag nabbit.
Running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. A first down throw for Mayfield. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
First down, Mayfield. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Malcolm Jenkins up to make the stop. They run it again with Chubb. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Zach Bond there on the tackle.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. Doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good pickup there at 22. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there.
Streaming, I'll be done.
This one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. To throw. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they need.
Go for the 2 points.
Can tie this thing up in the final minute.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
And his kick is right through.
At 21 apiece.
couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Fielded in the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They, of course, tie game, would like to avoid overtime if they could.
And a lot of people would go ahead and play it safe here and get to overtime and try and win it there. But, you know, sitting up here in the booth,
take some gambles.
I say let's go for this thing, try and push it, and maybe catch the defense back on their heels a bit.
See if they do that. Now Hill. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. On the ground, this is Kamara. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
They keep it on the ground.
There it is, there it is, there it is, there it is. Keep going to it.
They get 9 yards back on the run there. They're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Here's Kamara trying to run for it.
Run to it, baby.
And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. And they're going to get the timeout call. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game. So it all rests now on the right leg of Will Lutz.
29-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So it's not quite over yet, but you have to figure
it's over. GG.
Brandon, I'm trying to figure out how they remain so calm in these situations and then go out and execute, because I'm up here shaking like a leaf, and I wasn't...
Show the accolades. After I give the accolades, I'll give out the ranking.
It'd be up in the 300s right now. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a...
I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. can I kick it? Yeah. Even with a sprain, pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain, can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed, can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
Happy Sunday. This is Earl Ellis, 58-year-old gamer from the south side of Chicago. Fourth stream of the day. On YouTube, you can catch it at your filmwork at EDE-63. I'm playing King Madden 232323. He's got Dallas. I've got the Saints. You're streaming, dude, on YouTube.
He's got it teed up, and off we go from Arlington. Taken about 7 yards deep, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Now Hill looking to throw on first. And incomplete to open things up. Traquan Smith, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
And his throw's going to be in. The target that time might be Thomas. And that'll bring up second.
Okay.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. On the ground, Kamara. About 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Him in stride, and he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll be a Saints first down on the pickup of 13. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that third down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in situations.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Hill. And this is called a spectacular one-handed grab there.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum right there.
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing. But I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
Sets them up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
And goal at the 9-yard line.
from the gun. Hill. That's caught. It's Sanders for the Saints touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. They're the favorite, no question. And when they score like that on the opening drive to set the tone, you're the underdog on the other bench. That's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, because you can't bring the home crowd into it, because you're counting on that to be a part of your equalizer, ride their momentum. But you have to give them something to cheer for. So now what you're worried about is they're better than we are. We can't get going. Are we about to get blown out?
Good news, still a long way to go. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken about 7 yards deep. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And I think that's a pretty good illustration of why they try to get the football into his hands out of the backfield. That was something else.
And we talk so much from a defensive perspective about scheming and finding ways to take away the run. That means the offense has to devise different ways to get the ball in the hands of their guy out of the backfield. Find open space, let him run, and big things can happen, and they did right there.
And if you're wondering how fast he was going, next-gen stats clocked him at close to 21 miles an hour.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Prescott from the gun. Dancing to his left. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 31-yard line. It'll be a gain of 24 on the play, and it's going to yield a new set of downs. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Saints 7, Cowboys nothing.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Here's Prescott. He'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defense.
Oh, good job.
Crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool him, right? Tried to trick him. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Now Prescott on 4th down. Being chased out left. And he finds his target. It's Schultz. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time. But now it's 1st and 10. Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down. From the shotgun, again to Elliott. And he's his way down to about the 7. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. That's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think can absorb that contact.
Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal, getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
7 yards, the pickup there.
At the 12-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Kamara. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Staying on the ground on 1st with Kamara. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. That'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
3rd down, Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
4th down, Hill remains on the field as they'll go for it. Going for it. Here's Hill.
Oh, what in the world?
Able to hook up there. It's incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it.
That hurts.
Turnover on downs. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Elliott. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
It's a keeper with Prescott. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Dang, nabbit.
Prescott keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game.
There goes, extra point is good. Score 7-7. I'm trying to go 4-0 today. King Madden 22-23-23 is not following the script.
Taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down, it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the ball, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
2nd and 10. Hill again. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Hill to throw on 3rd and 1. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. On 1st down, it's Hill. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To the air again, Hill. That is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A very solid gain of 27.
They're supposed to go out of bounds.
We'll have 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
Set and ready to go for the 2nd half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tough
Hello.
center, isn't it? Because both sides trying to
Happy anniversary.
begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage?
Yeah, it was different.
Downfield?
Let's find out.
It had that taste.
If you're a selfish player and you're
Oh, hit. Yes, go.
Throw there. It's intercepted.
Go, 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 get it. Yes. Thank you.
This one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender.
Sorry, gracias.
Not very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there.
Looks good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7.
You got squares, right?
I'm sorry, I just had a sloop of my soup.
In my mouth?
If that's what you think. I killed myself with soup.
Happy anniversary, baby.
Happy anniversary.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Oh no, I need another one.
Another what?
Apocalypse.
I thought you had 2 of them.
By the Cowboys offense.
Okay. How much?
2 after the pick 6. Prescott got his man complete over the middle. It's Elliott. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive. That's a quick first down. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On 2nd down, Elliott. Brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 6 yards, the pickup, and that's a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
Oh, he's got some breathing room.
Oh.
51 yards. And the Cowboys are
Okay.
away from tying the football game. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
Trying to go for it. Oh, King Madden just got a tip catch for a touchdown. It hurts.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
I probably should move that fan this evening so that trip can start.
Oh, yeah. Because they'll be here tomorrow. Or they said Tuesday. But it said Tuesday, but the 14th will be Monday.
Yeah.
They run it for the first time with a backup Murray.
Come on, Murray. Get your big butt going. Where's the closest guy? Oh, gracias.
Latavius Murray, 75 yards. And the Saints have moved out in front. The CD, I mean, there are touchdowns.
Oh, come on.
And that one certainly fell into the latter category, and that deserves a couple exclamation points.
And this is a play defensively where you're just looking around and saying, what was that? What just happened? You're looking at your teammates, they're looking at you. And let's face it, your defensive coordinator, he's not going to tip his cap to him. That's not how football works, but he probably should have after that run. That was absolutely sensational.
And he covered a lot of ground on that one, as evidenced by the final total there on Next Gen Stats.
25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Here's Prescott. And his throw here is incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
On 2nd down, Prescott again. Eluding the pressure right. Let it go deep. Right.
There you go. Say he was in bounds.
Okay, it's real simple to say from
Yes.
that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield.
Oh, that was a nice toe tap.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
They'll run. This is Kamara. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about where they take a good...
I'm going to have to go with the banana in the tailpipe play. Hold on.
Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, Hill. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
They're going for it. It's Hill. Open man is Michael Thomas. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down. A 10th carry for Kamara. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Call it a loss of 12 that time. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. Throwing on 2nd and long. Hill. And it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. Now, this series could very well determine our outcome.
Oh, y'all catch that ball.
There, incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And getting this just shy of midfield, they spotted at the 49. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. Prescott down. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. Showed the nice footwork and then hit shy of the 45. They'll break the huddle, send 3 receivers left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 5. Pass on target, Prescott to Cooper. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 12 yards there, 1st down. On the gun, it's Elliott. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. Following a pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Prescott from the gun. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Now they have a 1st down and more. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
Yeah.
5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. Now Elliott. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches used to say, son, you can darn near lay down near the end zone and get in. Give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
Don't do it.
On the sneak, it's Prescott. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
It's now 3rd and
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Why are you doing this to us?
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
No bueno. No bueno.
Dak Prescott, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Gracias. Muchas gracias, señor.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded in the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
their own 25-yard line.
Distraction time.
Ready to get their drive started. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run.
In so many ways, levels.
Right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a...
I said I love it when you have distractions. Yeah, that's the love that hurts.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. Still going. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. He was close to flirting with that sideline, but able to stay in bounds like
EDE-63.
Isn't it funny that we're watching this play when we had that discussion just yesterday about this? What do you do in this scenario? What's your mindset? It appeared to me that
Latavius Murray, the 30, 10, and he's across for the touchdown. And in the
GG.
just about seal it.
And that touchdown puts him up 7, but now's when the fun begins, partner, because if you go ahead and kick the extra point, it's still a 1-possession.
Yeah, you're right there still.
2, you might put it out of reach.
Yeah, a little decision to be made. And he's got it up and through.
The score, Saints 28, Cowboys 20.
Trying to go 4-0 on the streams today. My anniversary. King Madden 23-23-23 has 59 seconds to break me off and send it to overtime, or be my 4th opponent to go down. What will it be? Dun dun dun.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on.
Oh, come on, baby. You're supposed to catch that in the game.
They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity?
Making my head hurt.
A bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He's back to throw. His throw incomplete. Baltimore right there on the coverage. He was draped all over him.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about the defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. It was the veteran safety, Malcolm Jenkins, who got a hand in there to disrupt it. So now let's look at the situation. They do have all 3 timeouts remaining, so barring a 1st down, they could conceivably get the ball back.
So now it's all about defense and stopping the clock. Don't give up any yardage, right? Use your timeouts. And your offense always practices going downfield without timeouts. You know, those 2-minute drills, most of them are run in practice without the benefit of timeouts and want to make it as tough a situation as possible. They're in it right now.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more little insult to injury here late in the game. This to make it a 2-score game. And Russ's kick is good. And that will bump the lead out to 11. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, they've got to find 2 scores. So, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. They were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call. So
good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me,
and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback.
GG.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Bueno game, mis amigos.
The running play here offensively.
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, the game was
a lot of points in this one.
Oprah, actually.
Defensively.
Okay, yeah, but I've never heard of that. Is it something that's new?
It's a newer concept. Yeah, they have a few games for it. Yeah, this is actually my mom actually
Energy paralyzed, I'm like a finger 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like a parent a message. Best if it ain't me, then needed you a confession, you a mess. You ain't scary to me. Heard you was a leader, but that ain't apparent to me. Put dust on you, a cheater, run up there, I'm there on the scene. I feel just like the cheetah prince, and I'm an heir to the seat. I mean, for real. Touch the dragon soul, so I don't even grab the wheel. That's a lot on my chest, but it don't mean a man to steal. It mean I'm walking with some money, man. I mean a couple mil. Think you need a man. You ain't even eating while I'm feasting in the field. That's why I'm always cheating, cause I feel like Uncle Phil. And always lose, think the freshman ain't half the man as well. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Listen, we just ran in the spot. You know it's been the block, it's like the hell in the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Listen, we just ran in the spot. You know it's been the block around, it's like the hell in the clock. So like the hands on the clock, I go back to back when I'm doing numbers. The bus, so they threw me under. But they mad, they don't wanna bust, so they boo each other. Think that they're the winning team, go losing, then they choose another. And that's okay, cause I'm competing with me, not you. I know blessings like I can't stop sneezing, not you.
After this game, I'll get some stuff for us.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this
Happy Sunday. You got Earl Ellis, 58-year-old gamer from the south side of Chicago. Streaming live to you on YouTube. Do check out your film work at EDE-63. 5-0 on stream today. Trying to go 6-0. Up next is SSJ3T Tony from Cleveland. Let's get it on.
Cody Parkey now ready to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive.
First and foremost, this is all about vision. He can see the play developing right in front of him. And once he's past the line of scrimmage and got a full head of steam behind him, he's just going to keep right on going.
And according to Next Gen Stats, his top speed is better than 20 miles an hour. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Running with Kamara. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. B.J. Goodson there on the tackle.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
On 2nd and 9. Hill out of the backfield. That's complete to Kamara. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. Now Kamara. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play.
Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth.
5, 4.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 49-yard line. From the gun, here's Hill, and it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards there for the Saints first down. A shotgun snap for Hill. That'll be complete to Cook. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On second down, Kamara. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. This will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. A shotgun snap for Simeon. And he finds Cook. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Last play they got stuffed in the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. On the ground, this is Kamara. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It was Denzel Ward in from his corner spot there to take him down for the loss.
Play. 2nd and goal at the 11-yard line.
2nd down. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after 1 on EA Sports. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Here's Hill. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. Goes into the end zone. Touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Will Lutz on for the point after. The Saints have a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Saints 7, Browns nothing. Will Lutz
after the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll drop to throw. it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. That one is caught by Hunt. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
Mayfield with a quick fire to Landry. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb, and they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up third down. He finds Beckham complete. He's got daylight. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham. 56. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball. I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
I'm not hearing this.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning. halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis in this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And able to get this one across the 35 before it's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Hill. He's able to out-muscle here as he pulls it in. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On first down, Hill. Trying for Sanders, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Well, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The Browns drive about to get started. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get into field goal range.
Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. Before we came out to the booth, the last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. That just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit. And that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Johnson. And these guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. P.J. Williams with and he's giving his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal, maybe more.
The 9-yard line.
And let's push this one through. So how about the turn of events there at the end of the half?
This is one where you come charging into your locker room having collected 3 points you didn't expect to get, and you look across the field and you see guys kind of pointing fingers at each other like, dude, how'd you turn it over and make us give up 2 right there?
25-yard line. The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And from this spot in the field with the clock works out, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and the half will begin with a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. David Onyemata there on the tackle.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And now Mayfield on the bootleg, rolling to his right. And Mayfield again with the interception, his third. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. And he returns it into enemy territory down the 45-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. This will be a Brown sack. Miles Garrett just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Third and long. It's Hill. We got possession on him, and he pulls it in. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him unreliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 32-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Hill. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. It's a 4-yard pickup, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down.
3rd and 8.
Operating from the gun. Hill. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Miles Garrett able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This from 54 yards away. And that will line up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end, and this score will stay right where it is. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, and other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. A very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Third down, it's Nick Chubb, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It'll be a gain of 4, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. Chubb with a first down carry as he'll get about 3 out of it. Make it 2nd and 7 coming up. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield steps away. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 22-yard line.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Rashad Higgins there to make the grab. And once again, the Browns are back in front. Now Parkey for the extra point. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Browns 14, Saints 10. Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has started yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. 23 yards on the play. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. One incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
And it appears that this was just a letdown from the offensive line, but they do have a tough job because if you're a big tackle out there on the perimeter, sometimes you don't have the agility to keep up with the defensive end who's looking to wreak havoc in the backfield, and he gets it and put his man on the ground.
As we check the next gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really throwing much discredit in there.
Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down. Desperation time on 4th for Hill. Now a desperation desperation throw deep downfield. And no, it's incomplete. Time remaining, and the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left.
At the 24-yard line.
Of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Mayfield off the play fake. He'll buy some time left. He is caught in the 7. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. That will go for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Mayfield on play action, rolling to his left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Austin Hooper, the tight end, was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try to pass downfield that fell incomplete. And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the end.
And they'll take it in the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Rashard Higgins, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Browns add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside.
GG.
You can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make a difference.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. This is complete to Michael Thomas. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, things get a little bit tighter. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find him at the wide receiver position. And that was special there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards and just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute killer out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. So with just under 40 seconds to go, you figure this is going to need to bounce their way if they have any shot. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a cap on this one. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone recently said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. A run for Nick Chubb.
Oh, damn.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 on the first down.
16 yards.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense.